Yes, hello. We're so excited to be here.
Assalamualaikum, salam everyone.
Alaikum assalam. Thank you, Diamonds. And we are very, very excited to learn from you because you are in the business for like 30 years. Network marketing industry for 30 years. There are many things have been changed from last 30 years. And you have seen the technology change. You have seen the newspapers became internet newspapers. So I want to know from you, like how much is important network marketing industry globally.
Okay, so we have already started. Thank you very much, Zishan, for that, for allowing us to be here. It's our privilege and honor to be in front of young, dynamic people, especially those belonging to the millennials. I'm sure you'll be very excited as we go along. So the question is, for the past 30 years, we have been doing the business, and a lot of things has happened, including this horrible pandemic. But let me bring you back to how we started. We are from the beautiful country called the Philippines. I'm sure you're familiar with the Philippines. And we're composed of over 7,000 islands. Now,
Wow.
yes, before I joined Forever, I was in the corporate world. I was in the banking industry for 16 years, working with at least six banks. I believe that you will find it unbelievable for someone like me, then in my 30s, who resigned as an assistant vice president of the biggest bank in my country to join my wife in the Forever business. But how it started briefly in 1992, Forever was introduced to us. 30 years ago, it was introduced not because we were looking for a business, because I was in the corporate world, assistant vice president, and my wife was in traditional business. We were introduced in 1992 because of the products. Take note, initially, we became interested with Forever because of the efficacy of the products. And if you have used the products, trust me when I say that you made the right choice. Why? Because in 1992, one of my sons, who was then 3 years old, if I remember it right, was suffering from skin allergy. No, when he eats chocolate and chicken, there will be blisters appearing all over his body. But when we were introduced to two products initially, which is aloe vera gel, the prime products, number one product of Forever, the aloe vera juice, if you've tried it, let me know. And the bee propolis or aloe propolis cream that is topical. And of course, to cut the story short, my son's condition dramatically improved, and whatever he felt was all gone. So that was our introduction to Forever. And my wife and I, of course, was so happy to see that. But my wife, being an entrepreneur, between the two of us, being an entrepreneur, and this is a shout out to all the ladies who are listening, she was the very first to catch the vision in the opportunity of Forever. When my son's condition dramatically improved, she looked further. She saw the business potential, and she said, I'm interested in doing this business, because she was not into employment. So she said, I want to know more about the business. In just less than a year, because of her passion, because of her entrepreneurial spirit, after just 8 months, became the number one Forever business owner in the Philippines. And I was the happy husband. Did I join her? No, because I was so happy with my banking career. I was the supportive husband, giving clients to her, giving customers, especially my clients in the bank, whom I know have money. So when my wife learned there is a free travel, good for two, she said, I want to work for this because I want to bring my husband to America, to USA. So she worked very hard. I supported her. And the following year, it was our first travel to America, all expenses paid. Thank you to Forever. When we came back home, did I join? No. Still, I challenged my wife. If you make more money than me as a bank manager, then I will resign and do Forever full time. During that time, she was already earning approximately about 20,000 dirhams a month.
Wow.
Yes, and I challenged her, if you start making 30,000 dirhams a month, then maybe I will think of resigning and join you full time. And I never believed her making 30,000, because 30,000 dirhams is just like salary of a bank employee for 6 months. So at the back of my head, I didn't believe in network marketing business. I didn't believe in this kind of opportunity. I said, I'll just wait. I just go with my wife every time there's free travel, but I don't think I will join her. Or 4 years after, that was the time when I was already an assistant vice president. I came home one day and my wife said, this is the sign that you need to resign, because she sold me a check. That time, that was June of 1996, a check a little over 30,000 dirhams.
That's 1 million rupees.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's about 1 million Pakistan rupees during the time for 1 month. Can you?
Back in 1996.
96. Yes.
Wow.
That was like what, 26 years ago.
Right.
And I said, because I love my employment, I want to hang on to the recognition of being a bank manager. I said, maybe just that is just pure luck. Why don't you do it again the following month and I will resign? The following month, she did not make 30,000 dirhams. She made 32,000 dirhams. Can you believe that? That's why I love my wife very much. And did I resign? Not yet. I said, make it 3 months to make sure that you will consistently make that kind of money, because I cannot resign as an assistant vice president of the biggest bank in the Philippines. So she said, okay. On the 3rd month, we traveled to America, the free travel. That was August. We came back after 15 days. And listen, when we came back in August, I thought she will not make that kind of money. When we came back, of course, she did not make 30,000 or 32,000. Her check went up to 35,000 dirhams.
Wow.
Over 3 million rupees in just 3 months. That I made a decision on the 3rd month to give up my job as an assistant vice president of the biggest bank in the Philippines to join the most beautiful business on earth, and that is forever. I was 16 years in the banking industry. You don't need to calculate my age. I'm a senior citizen, but I look still young because of forever, correct? And our life is so fulfilling. We travel around the world, like what Sishan said. I've traveled to over 100 countries around the world, in over 300 cities. And I can honestly say the priceless thing that happened to me is making a lot of friends all over the world.